I decided to make a video where I can just chat to you guys about where I am with everything. So grab yourself a drink, put your headphones in, and I'll tell you where I am with everything. Now, before I start this is 100% first world problems, I know, and I get that. But I've identified something that's wrong, and I wanted to discuss with you all so I can address it, not leave it, wait till it gets unbearable, implode, and just disappear. Now, there is a phrase or a word that I've identified which summarises the issue, and it's called burnout. So burnout is, well, the definition is a state of emotional, physical and mental exhaustion caused by excessive and prolonged stress. It occurs when you feel overwhelmed, emotionally drained and unable to meet constant demands. The negative effects of this spill out into every area of life, including your home, work and social life. Now, I wouldn't say all of this applies, but it will do if I don't address it. We live in a world where mainly men, but women also, bottle up how they feel and wait until it's unrecoverable before they address it. The parts of the aforementioned definition that hit home with me are feeling drained, unable to meet the constant demands of YouTube, and the commitment spilling over into your home life. So this video is actually being filmed on the Sunday morning after the Saturday of the 12 hours of Bathurst that I streamed on iRacing. So less than, probably about 10 hours after I finished, I'm already back at the office doing another video. So keep that in mind as I mention everything that I'm about to mention. Now, those who are YouTubers will know how tough creating regular content is and how much time it takes up for every single video. So for me, every 10 to 15 minute video that I create consists of filming the gameplay, watching it back, thinking of a theme and writing a script for that race. I will then record a voiceover like I'm doing now, edit it all, and then watch it back to make sure it sounds and looks alright. Once that's all done and the video itself is complete, I'll create a thumbnail, a different one for every single video. I'll upload it to YouTube, and then finally, once that's all done, I will what's known as do all the SEO for it. So do all the description, do all the tags, etc, etc. And then the last thing I'll do is distribute it all over social media and Discord. For me, I would say the entire process is about 3 hours for every single video. Now, since the 8th of January 2018, when I created the channel, I've uploaded 200 bits of content without taking a significant break. You guys will probably not have noticed me having a prolonged period of not uploading or anything like that. I don't think I've ever gone longer than probably about 5 or 6 days without creating and putting something out there for you guys to watch. On top of this, in real life, I've got, I feel anyway, a high pressure job in London. I have a life off of YouTube as well, with others that rely on me. So adding all these commitments together, it doesn't really leave me with much, if any, time for myself. And over this period, it has taken its toll. So YouTubers make almost all of their money from AdSense, which is essentially getting paid for the adverts that appear before or after your videos. So this naturally creates a pressure to upload as much as possible, and that's to get more views, which equates to more AdSense money. There's also another aspect called the algorithm. You may have heard of this phrase before, and I'll let you know what that is in a moment. But YouTube is well, its entire business is making money from adverts that companies pay them to put in front of you, the viewer. Exactly the same as TV, and there was probably one right before this video that YouTube has taken the lion's share of the payment for and then given a little bit to me. That's how it works. The algorithm is how YouTube ranks and prioritises the videos that we create and puts it in front of its viewers. So if you were to have a look over at the sidebar right now, YouTube has used its algorithm to select a number of videos it thinks you might like to watch after this one to keep you on the platform for longer, watching another video, before which and during which it's going to throw another advert at you. Naturally, all YouTubers, including myself, want to be successful. And the dream is, for most, is to do it full time. Leave the mundane job behind and create content for a living. Now, if they want to be successful, they're going to do everything they can to ensure their videos are seen by as many people as possible, to ensure the constant growth and get paid more through AdSense. Now, the key to pleasing the algorithm are, well, there's a bunch of little tricks to do it. One of which is videos should be longer than 10 minutes. That's one of the examples. So if you have a look at my videos, they're all pretty much over 10 minutes. But by far and away, the most important thing is frequency, because YouTube's algorithm favours the frequency of uploads and the engagement, so the likes and the comments. So that's why everyone asks you to like and comment on their videos. I have read that YouTube accounts with more than 10,000 subscribers should post daily because the fact that YouTube's algorithm favours frequency and engagement. Now, I'm near that 10,000 mark and there is simply no chance at all that it's going to be possible. Now, because of this algorithm, people like me want to grow and make it on the platform, upload and upload and upload, building hopefully a bigger fan base, and you end up working non-stop. The consequences of this hit most like a ton of bricks. They become overwhelmed and then they disappear, quite frankly. It's even happened in this space. YouTubers who were here last year, they're no longer here. So they probably haven't shared it with you, but the likelihood is they've become overwhelmed by it, or just kind of thought to themselves that the means don't justify the ends, and they've disappeared. Currently, to keep up, the content that I've made just feels forced. At the moment, I feel forced to film race after race after race and upload a video and another video and another video. Along the way, the fun has just disappeared. It's not me this just affects as well, it's affecting others. I can't do things because I have a video to film, an algorithm to please, and many of you know, due to my internet not being good enough at home, I actually rent office space as well for the business grade internet. So after a long day at work, my second day starts, I come to the office, I make a video so I can get the views and get the AdSense that pays for this space. I essentially don't want to use any of the money, our sort of family money if you like, on this, because it's not fair on the others who need access to it. So at the moment I just can't, and I'm not going to justify as well the time that it takes. All of this just to remain relevant and ensure I hit a certain amount of subscribers and views in a certain amount of time, which is, to be honest, never ever going to be a sort of stop. Once I hit 10,000, I'm going to want to hit 20,000, 50,000, 100,000, etc, etc. It is never ever gonna stop. So in summary, I've decided that after a whole year and over 200 bits of content, I'm going to need a break from making videos. and I'm going to quit making them for the foreseeable future. I know I'm going to be punished by YouTube for this. The growth on the channel is probably going to stop, and most likely some of you may even leave, but I feel I need to act before it becomes, as I've mentioned earlier, a bit too much. I become overwhelmed and think, sod it, I don't want to do it anymore. I'm going to continue to stream. Again, even now I'm thinking of trying to tell you how many times. To be honest with you, I'm not going to commit to anything, but the reason I'm going to keep streaming is because it's much easier. I can just turn it on and I can stream, and then I can just turn it all off again, so it's less time consuming and eats into my home life less. But until I work out a schedule that works for me, the videos are gonna be stopping. I hope you appreciate me being honest and open about it. I try and be with everything that I do on my channel, and I hope that the majority of you understand where I'm coming from. I know some of you won't, and I'm willing to take the risk with making this video and taking this break, but I truly believe that prevention is better than cure. So if I put measures in place now to manage this situation, I will come out of it the other side, rather than, as I've said a couple times before in this video, completely jack it in after running myself into the ground and disappearing for good. So that's it really, guys. Thank you for taking the time to listen. Again, this is very much first world problems, and many people have got way bigger issues than this, but I just wanted to share with you guys where I am. I've alluded to it a couple of times on the Discord and in my streams that things are going on and it's not really healthy at the moment, YouTube, for me. So I wanted to be open and honest with you guys and let you know exactly what's going on. So thanks again, guys, so much for listening. I hope you understand where I'm coming from with these videos and just understand that I need a break to recharge my batteries, and I'll see you in a stream sometime soon. Cheers.